my God. Is that the Faces of the Future? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Faces of the Future podcast. It's your boy, Mills.
It's your boy, man. Samoose, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good? We got Rocket in the building today. How you doing?
Yo. Just chilling, bro. I mean, it's hot as hell out today. That's
that boy came in with the mad face yesterday, too. When he pulled up, that boy was like, dang.
Buckets of sweat. Had to get the car fixed, bro.
Nah, I feel that. That's the worst, though. The summertime when it's really hot, you got to take like at least like 2-3 showers in a day.
Not facts.
Oh,
motherfuckers be walking around musty.
Like 3-4.
3-4. Minimum.
Like, this is OD. Like,
yeah.
The weather out was low-key OD, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro, because
I don't remember being this hot in the summer in a minute.
This is like true southern weather right now, bro.
You having flashbacks of being down south?
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's crazy how like some of them dudes out there would rock like skull caps during this time of year, bro.
Scullies in the heat?
Bro, skull in full dreads too.
Nigga, sweltering.
You know what I mean?
You said it's what?
Niggas is sweltering.
Oh, God.
Will said sweltering. I'm dead. Yo, it's too hot, bro. Like, and then, like being in the city doesn't make it any easier, bro. Like, there's no breezes. There's none of that. Bro.
I thought when like you have taller buildings, it was like more for like breezes and shit like that.
Nah, bro, that joint hot.
It's hot,
you know what
bro.
I mean?
The heat be reflecting off the buildings and shit. It's hot, bro.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like imagine like being like,
forgot about that.
Like just being around like more people outside too on a regular. Like that heat is just feeding off a bunch of different stuff.
The heat, the steam that's coming out the buildings,
the buses. It's just nasty. It's one of them things. You feel me?
It's like 100 here, huh? It probably feels like 100 right now.
Probably feels like more than 100. Like it's like 90 something without the heat influx, whatever the index is, the humidity.
Try grilling.
Definitely a short, huh?
Try grilling in this heat.
Oh nah, that's where you thrive, huh?
I was grilling on Thursday, bro.
You had the towel over your shoulder,
bro. Bro, I was sweating, bro. It was nuts.
Yeah, bro.
And you know the heat, and you trying to warm up the grill. You got to be in the fire. Yeah. I was in a charcoal grill, so that joint was in my face. Just
you felt that pressure.
My God,
you felt that pressure.
Brody got 2 shades darker.
Just not even beating the sun, just beating around the grill.
That joint was not fun.
Bro had the beater on. He had the shorts on with the sandals.
Oh, that joint was not fun.
Yeah, that's whoever's in charge of grilling on the hot July 4th is something crazy.
Yeah, I gotta be in the house
for food. But
yeah, facts. You might have to cater next time.
Not facts. I
mean, Moose, what you been up to, man?
Coolin', just working.
Yeah,
say on the grill, just doing the recipes, stuff like that. Got a new recipe for the summer.
What's the recipe?
I can't tell you that.
What's the meal that you? What is
It's chicken wings, but it's a marinade that I'm trying.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's something you created, or is it something you found like on a TikTok or IG type of joint?
I can't tell you all that, but I didn't find it. I didn't find it on TikTok.
Oh, you just created it?
Yeah, it was
so
a little.
You gonna trademark it?
Yeah.
If it's good.
Yeah. I got chicken. Okay, so I got marinade for the Africans that the Africans just love. Yeah, because they know they like spicy food. They like struggling. But I got a little marinade. I got a little marinade that I'm going to try out probably tomorrow and make that joint. It's going to bang.
Do you go a little lighter on the spiciness when it's hot outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did it the other day, but it was still spicy for everybody. But because normally like I'll say part of it. I put 2 Scotch bonnets in a marinade that I make. For the Africans, because they like that heat.
Yeah, but not in the summertime.
Yeah, not in the summertime. But anybody else is just like, all right, cool, like I'm chilling. But it's just normally I learned how to cut down the heat because I talked to my big bro who owns that restaurant, whatever, right. And he be approving all my recipes. Like, hey, nah, don't give non-African people this type of recipe.
You be letting him like test it
100%. Like, try this. He was like, nah, this is delicious.
He said, this is delicious.
Don't let your non-African friends eat this. Because this
is that bad? I didn't realize how like different like American taste palates were until I went outside the country.
Oh, no, it's...
In terms of like spiciness. Some stuff that we deem spicy, bro, is regular to people outside the country.
Yeah, like I be looking sometimes when I be looking, be like, oh, this is not spicy at all. What are you talking about? Like,
it'd be on some regular shit. It'd be like regular 100%. Hot sauce and be like, yo, you ever not tried? You probably never eat like Nigerian food. You probably never eat like Indian food. None of that stuff.
You haven't eaten heavy-handed Nigerian food.
I don't think I've had handed. I'm gonna say I don't think I have either.
When you meet somebody who's heavy-handed with the spices, oh yeah, nah.
Mm-mm. What makes it bad though?
It's hot. Like, my aunt used to be heavy-handed, but
what's your indication that something's spicy? Like, does your head start itching?
Your head starts sweating. You start sniffing.
Yo, when the drip comes, They might think you done did a line or something.
You got the napkins going.
Yeah, you got the napkins. The back of my head right here just starts itching. Yeah, bro. I'd be like, yo, I got like, did someone put like itching powder on me? Like I start itching.
For me, it's definitely the sweat on the nose, and I start the sweat on the nose. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Bro, I start getting itchy when I'm hot, bro.
My forehead's getting moist.
Take the hoodie off. I'm just like,
my
what you mean?
Heavy.
You take off everything, like you take off your shirt and everything.
No, I have like a t-shirt, not everything, bro. If I have like a hoodie on, I'm starting to feel like itchy and hot. But I gotta take this off to eat, bro. I be drawing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I used to not like spicy food, but
I love spicy food.
I kind of like it a lot.
Nah, spicy food crazy. But
when you have good spicy food, you realize how sometimes underseasoned people cook.
I'm not gonna say the conversation I had with my mom this
morning. What's the conversation?
Because she had went somewhere recently and like she had brought food and then I ate the food this morning and she was looking at me. She was like, listen, I told you not to eat that food.
Was she like disappointed?
No, there was no spice.
That's
and for me, I'm not gonna say. Obviously, it's very obvious the food I was eating, but I'm like, bro, like, there's no way this food tastes like this. And I was like,
yo, what's I was having this conversation too. What's the best way to eat a steak?
I don't like steak, so I don't know.
For me, medium well.
Ketchup.
See, I said medium.
Ew. You don't eat your shit well done?
Nah, bro. That's
well
just
done.
That's just tough.
This nigga like to chew on rubber.
Well, I don't eat steak.
I know you did well done. Nah, bro. That's just tough.
So you like blood coming out that shit?
Nah, medium's not blood. Like medium rare is blood. That's like yuck to me.
I like medium
Some people like it like medium rare.
You eat a medium rare mousse?
Medium well.
Medium well is like a dot of pink.
It's like a little bit. It's a little bit of pink, so it's digestible. I'm not about to sit here and eat.
I like medium well. But they look at me like I'm crazy. Like when I said that, they're like
medium well.
But they said. But I think that's just like a African American thing or a black thing, bro.
What, medium well?
No, like medium well, yeah.
Because also I don't.
Everybody else, bro, they be in it like medium. Some people eat that joint rare.
So
they look at me like I'm crazy.
So what are the phases?
I also don't trust people's cooking, so that's why I need to have it at least medium well, so I know it's at least cooked enough where it's like, if I'm sick, you can't really determine whether or not it was you just undercooked it or it was just like.
Nah, but I asked people around. I asked people like I was curious because when I was in Toronto last time, bro, we had a whole debate about like what's the best way. What do people eat steak? Like the best way to cook it, bro.
Yeah.
And I asked all my black friends that are American. They said the same thing. Like you said, medium well, well done.
Well done.
But I asked people from everywhere else, and they looked at us like it was crazy.
What do they fucking eat?
I just told you, like medium rare. They'll eat it like medium's like the furthest they'll go. And they say it's perfect.
Wait, so what's under medium rare?
Rare in this.
People be eating rare?
I mean, I don't know people eat rare like that, but there are people that do eat rare, bro.
Damn.
Couldn't be me.
It could be borderline carnivore, ain't it?
He said borderline carnivore.
You're not wrong, it is.
I couldn't do that.
At that point, you might as well just bite the cow, for real. Straight
from the butcher?
Yeah, might as well bite that joint.
I'm dead.
I don't want my shit bloody.
Nah, I was just curious at that.
Eat that chicken raw.
No, did it?
Nah, but I mean, what is it like in Japan? They eat all raw meat, don't they? For the most part, like they eat like fish, raw meat.
Yeah, but they clean it and stuff like that, so it's not as bad. Like,
what do you mean they clean it? Everybody cleaning everything.
You never know, my nigga. That's why I said you gotta make that joint medium well, because you don't know who be cooking stuff. I got trust.
Because if you cook medium well, then probably come back like medium. Some people, because they'll probably like undercook it. Yeah. A lot of people undercook steak, bro.
Fuck that. How can you? That's just disgusting. That's disgusting.
And what I'm saying is also, I'm okay with eating like medium well, maybe like medium rare at a restaurant.
We eat medium, regular medium, like medium to medium well.
Yeah, I can eat that at a restaurant because if I get sick at the end of the day,
what type of sauce y'all be using?
If it's good steak, I really don't need sauce with it.
What?
I'm saying if I get sick at a restaurant, they just might as well just bring down the sign and change the name to Mansis.
You still with that joint, right?
Yeah.
Y'all don't put no type of like sauce on y'all shit?
I mean, it just
like
depends.
Barbecue sauce,
if it's a good steak cooked, you really don't need to because the flavoring is.
I'm telling you won't.
You won't need it.
Shit, the place that we went to that one time for your birthday, we definitely needed sauce.
For what? Are you talking about
Yeah, Billy, wherever we was.
Nah, I didn't need sauce on my
If you
I
go
had ketchup, bro, you know what's crazy? They didn't give me ketchup for a good hour.
They probably looked at you like it was crazy.
That ass.
That's to be honest.
You know what it is?
I'm saying they probably like they probably like people like chefs get insulted by that type of stuff.
Yeah, you should watch that one movie about the chef. What? Like he brought all these people in to like try their food, and like usually the people that like criticized them before, and like they ate it all and then ended up like killing them.
Sounds like The Bear, to be honest, if you ask me.
Ended up killing them?
You know, it was out in the movie theaters.
I didn't watch that.
I said it sounds like The Bear.
It might be that movie.
No, it's not. The Bear's a TV show.
It's a TV show. But nah, yeah, I don't know. But how was y'all 4th of July? Y'all do anything fun?
No, nothing too crazy. You know, had a little cookout.
Had some good food.
Yeah.
Same. My friends, my church friends or some of my homies, him and his wife had a cookout. They normally have a lot of cookouts. They host people. They're the married couple that hosts everybody else. So that was a good vibe.
It's good to have friends like that.
Yeah. I was on the grill as per usual. Everybody took my chicken home, so I was satisfied.
That's a good feeling. I wasn't even in the States for it, so I didn't really celebrate.
You was in the wedding. How was that? I seen the joint.
Yeah, I was out. That was fleet, huh?
Yeah,
that was fleet. Yeah,
cool. I was all right.
Yeah,
I see a little taste. So when I get Miles the fabric, I know it's gonna.
You don't rock that joint. You feel me? I came in there fleet. I stepped in. I was one of the best dressed in that joint. You feel me? I felt good. It was a good experience, though. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be the best dressed at somebody's wedding.
It's possible.
It's possible. Bro.
I do it all the time.
Actually, I wasn't the best dressed. There was someone else that had a nice fit on, bro. I was just like, damn, he had the little similar fit, red, had the red sewing and stuff like that. The design stuff was fire, bro.
That's why I be wanting my Nigerian friends to be getting married, or like all these Nigerian people to be getting married, because it's like, bro, like, I just want to go and buy fabric and just get fly. Like,
bro, the fabric, bro. The fabric that I wanted though was expensive. Like the one I seen it walked in there. It was like on a little mannequin piece. I'm like, yo, that joint's fire. It was the same color, same navy. But they ring me up and get the price. I'm like, I'll put that joint back. I'm only wearing this once, so I need something a little cheaper.
That's what normally happens. That's the luxury if you end up finding a tailor, because like the luxury in like Nigerian, like when you're making this stuff, if you find a tailor either back home or you find one here that can get it done quick, you're not spending that much money.
Yeah, and the dude, when I walked in there, he named I was like, I don't know. Like, it's my first time getting these types of fabrics. He's like, I know what you need. He said, this. Brought it from the back. That joint fit perfect. Like, he just knew off the look, bro. Yeah. And I was just like, dang. But
that's a good tailor.
Yeah, he knew off the look, bro. I only tried like one or two things on, same size, found the fit, and we was good. It took me less than 30 minutes, bro.
That's what happened to me when I was getting my stuff tailored for my grandmom's party. The dude was on like WhatsApp video with me. Like right. he didn't do like, yo, I need your measurement. He's like, oh, you're this, and this. And then I got it, and the joint was like damn near perfect. Like I did my adjustments for me, and I'm like, yo, what's good?
Yeah, bro.
That's a good tailor. I was like, all right, I got you.
And the more I like indulge or get more knowledge about like foreign luxury when it comes to like different designs from different countries and things of that nature, I realize how there's so much lack of detail or lack of creativity when it comes to like our form of luxury or formal. I think I was talking to my friends about this. I was like, yo, have I had that opportunity, I would definitely wear Nigerian clothing to work. Not like the full like Agbada, the throat thump, but like just the simple stuff. I wear that to work comfortably. Yeah. Because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about pants and shit. Like literally wear this. Is brown, is purple, wear brown or black. Like I would wear that to work, A-okay. Even on like their basic fits, like there's so much detail in this stuff to do. Yeah, that's what I like about it, like the patterns and designs and all that stuff. And then the fabrics, and they're like lightweight. Like the clothing is lightweight. Like I felt like I was wearing almost nothing, bro. Yeah, that's how it. And it was hot. It wasn't like super hot, but it's like the breeze felt through. I'm like, I'm good because I'm thinking like walking around in this like. I'm gonna be hot, all that stuff in summertime, but now you're comfortable. Yeah, that's how I felt too. Because when I was wearing the full like the hat, everything like that. Like it was hot outside, but I wasn't hot. Right. I was like, all right, cool. Like this is good enough, you know. Like, and obviously when you dance a little bit, you get the little bit of the alcohol in you. Yeah, of course. But for the most part, I was chilling outside, full clothes like that. If I wore what I wore in Nigeria here, drenched in sweat. Hey, Rocket, remember when I told him I could rock anything and be free?
Yeah, facts. You definitely did.
Thanks for the cosign.
Damn,
you didn't give me the code. It wasn't a cosign because I haven't seen you Nigerian clothing.
Okay, true. But you see me in a different traditional fit.
Yeah, I said, yeah, you look good. Obviously, you don't look better than me, but that's it. Don't. You see me? Shit, I'm a Nigerian man with the creativity.
I had to pull up the little bit. I just showed a little versatility off. You feel me?
My creativity goes crazy. So.
Nah, that's a fact. But speaking of 4th of July. Something crazy happened on 4th of July.
You know, and I'm mad that I didn't see that coming.
Why didn't you want to? I'm
mad I didn't see it coming.
So 4th of July, Kendrick Lamar dropped his Not Like Us video. It surpassed over 2 million views in the first hour. And I think now it's sitting at like over 20 million views. And it's only been out a couple days.
A day, 2 days. It's like 21.
Well, by the time this goes out. Yeah, for sure. So obviously the video was directed by Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar.
Dave Free.
What was your initial reaction when you saw the video? Just give me your initial thoughts, and we'll go like kind of by scene if we want to.
This was literally the first music video in years where I actually sat down and watched it multiple times.
I agree. I agree.
Very.
Are you talking about like performances like anticipation or just like you're watching it back?
Both.
Okay.
Anticipation of the music video and just also from the fact that like this is the first time. Oh I gotta watch this music video again.
I think he's gelling.
I'm gelling?
Yes.
Oh, here comes the Aubrey sexuals today.
No. I like the music video, but like I'm not gonna say this is the first music video that I watched.
Name me another music video that you've seen. Like I'm not talking about like older. I'm talking about like recently that you've been like I'm watching multiple times. Like
I'm not gonna because of the situation. I'll say even when Drake dropped the music video, I watched that multiple times. I watched that music video multiple times. But I'm saying like the music video was good, like, but it wasn't like. How can I explain it? It wasn't like, oh my God, he dropped the music. Like, it wasn't like that for me.
I think it was.
You get what I'm saying?
I think it was. I mean, I don't want to like jump. I don't want to jump the convo, but I think like this is the very first time that like we've seen like an actual song that feels like a classic rap single in a streaming era, where it's like when you think about music, most music comes and goes in a certain period of time. But this feels like the very first time in a minute where you like. This single really might just be here all year.
And I agree with that when it comes to that specific point in terms of like the way the song hit, the way the feeling of the song was, and the way they drug out kind of like getting that record, what do they call it, working the record. They really worked this record. I haven't seen that in a minute when it comes to like traditional rollouts of not even just a song, but like obviously we're going to get to the point where we talk about his album coming and the stuff that was alluded in the video. But like we haven't seen like this traditional style like rollout from a lead single into a project in I don't know how long. Like when it comes to like, people drop lead singles, but when they drop the video, from the press runs, all that stuff, this is like, feels like you said, very, very like, old school hip hop in a way.
I mean, when Wanna came home.
You said what?
When Wanna came home.
In terms of what?
I mean, he dropped a single, dropped his video, then wrote out his project.
But now when it comes
number one too.
You said what? But I'm talking about like the way
Bread and butter.
But I'm talking about the way in which it was done. Like yes, he came out, he dropped a song, did that one on tour. I'm talking about all right, Kendrick hit the beef, right? Then he dropped Not Like Us as the last record of the beef, and the way it closed out, it rode out, and then the way they played the press in the media outlets for a couple weeks before they even announced that a video was coming out. Then the whole press run that was going up to show everybody like the music scene, how everybody popped out for the music video, things of that nature. That's very like 90s, early 2000s-esque in which how they roll out like hit singles, lead singles, that type of thing, and letting a record like withstand the time period of instead of just being like a come and go record like Moose was saying before. That's am I saying correctly in terms of like how what you mean by that when it comes to like a rollout? And then like obviously there's little symbolisms within the music video that are leading to like him saying that he's about to drop an album, which is like I don't think we've quote unquote seen that done on the magnitude or scale in which Kendrick Lamar is doing it currently.
Yeah, I think do we want to talk music or do we talk about music video? Because
we can talk music video. We'll talk on the music video, then we can go into like the.
Because I gotta, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's talk music video.
So let's talk about. All right, so we watched the video. What did you think about like the actual like the way it was shot, things of that nature?
Dave Free does his thing.
Yeah,
Dave Free always does his thing. Dave Free is a genius. I'd like if I could sit down and sit with Dave Free and like his editing team or whatever, just sit down and just observe, mentorship, whatever. Like I would sit down and shut my damn mouth.
Really,
bro.
In what aspect do you think
the shots, the creativity is like the shots, how the shots are hit, the storytelling of how the shots roll out. It's like it's nuts.
Yeah,
like take out the
even the opening scene when he that's one of his more famous freestyles was at that location that they shot. The opening scene,
that was when he did the it might have been the Compton State of Mind
freestyle.
Yeah. And I just think that the music video did what it was supposed to do. I think that it was a very much needed one because of what Drake decided to do, and I think that doing this really showed us that like we really slept on the West Coast the way that we have been.
What do you think about the snippet that was in the beginning? Do you think we're ever gonna get that record?
No.
Really?
No.
I need that joint. That joint sounded.
That joint's hard, but
he's
not giving it to us. He does that all the time. If he's giving you that snippet like that, it's not coming out.
Let me ask you this. So, like, all right, so we go to the first scene with the opening, like, snippet of the song that we're probably never going to hear. And then we jump into the next scene with
Shorty clowning.
With Tommy the Clown and all of them. And what do you think about the choreography in the scene?
I think it's...
and the choreography from the way they're dressed, all that stuff.
I think it's just a representation of clowning. And I think it's like, you're late. He's about to take you to class. And it's like, now when you really think about it, it's like, okay, you start out with the culture of Compton, of what it is, right? And so when you have the people clowning, people don't know who Tommy the Clown is. That's why he said you're late.
Right.
So that's why he said he's about to take you to school and what that is. So I think that was really significant because a lot of people didn't know who Tommy the Clown is. And I think that him coming in saying, oh, you're late, I'm taking you to school. It's Kendrick in there. Everybody else is clowning, but you have Kendrick being the standout and doing what he does as like a person who comes into class and does what he does because it's like, he's him. You know what I mean? It's like,
I get what you mean.
When you break it down like that, I think it was a really, really nice scene and just him standing out. And another thing, the other reaction that I had to this was the irony in all this was Drake also dropped his music video and Michael Rubin also had his all-white party.
The same day, huh?
Yeah, and what I think is also funny is Kendrick Lamar wearing an all-white outfit the same day at Michael Rubin's all-white party.
I don't know if that was coordinated, though.
I'm not going to say it is.
I don't know if that was. The fit was fire, though.
The fit was fire, but what I'm saying is he wore an all-white fit the same day as the party that you didn't get invited to.
True.
While the nigga that you sitting here putting in a grave wore... Never mind. Anyways...
What do you think? All right, continue. What do you think about the scene when they were looking like the warehouse, or whatever, and like the masked Drake come up behind him and like got thrown away? He said he's the boogie, right at the boogeyman,
right? The irony in that, because I actually saw this one on TikTok, was that guy that was supposed to come in the back, that was supposed to be a representation of the Drake in the ski mask, the dark lady. Yeah, that was tough. That was funny.
That was super tough.
That was funny.
And then he had obviously the Al Pinata. That was that he was just whacking. And we said, wah. Yo, the comedy that was funny was someone said, yo, they probably had the original version of the Al Pinata, and Kendrick was probably just make that shit goofier. Until the eyes got all big and people started whacking it. And then it fast forwarded into after that scene, you had Kendrick with the doing the hopscotch with the A minor line came on. What do you think about that when it came to just lining up in the cinematography with Dave Free and all them and just like being intentional with certain moments and this the fit that he was wearing from the meme that popped out? People were saying like,
whack. Yeah.
Do you think that was intentional? Do you think he meant to do that?
100%.
Yeah,
it's 100%. Everything that he did in here is intentional. Everything's intentional to be either a representation of the culture of Compton or a representation and intentional of showing Drake that you're not messing with me.
Or do you think it also is like a thing to show that like Dot's in touch to what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's also another thing. Even when you go back to the scene where he was kind of in that room where he was doing the push-ups, it's like, yo, drop and give me 50. He's doing push-ups. He's doing his workout. He did the little thing where Drake was with the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everything was intentional to show like I've been watching you. As like it goes back to the whole thing of who Kendrick is. He's the boogeyman. Like he let this boogeyman persona show.
True. Do you think when it comes to like the different symbolisms and things of that nature, like do you think he's making a play on terms of like being Drake in his own game with the meme effect and all that stuff? Because he used like a lot of memes and a lot of clips from like viral content.
I don't think that Drake. Yes and no. Yes, because Drake does it, but no, I don't think it's a Drake game. Like I think that Kendrick himself is very much in tune with this stuff, and I think we talk about Kendrick as if he don't know what's like. He not aware of memes. He not, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
but not in that aspect. But that's never been his thing, though. Like if you really look at like Kendrick when it comes to like what he talks about in his rap, or like how he rolls out his music, or or even just how he presents himself, it never has been like, oh, to get this song off the ground, I'm gonna do some X, Y, and Z type shit that's gonna rate with like the younger culture, whatever it is.
If you want to say in regard, I disagree. I actually disagree.
Okay, explain.
I think I disagree with that because I think Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is actually a very good representation of that. Like if you observe what the conversation has been about, say, black men on the internet, or even the race or gender wars on the internet, I think the idea of having a man who made it an album dedicated to healing, and the idea of expressing himself through therapy and dealing with his demons and things of that nature in representation of what people have been talking about on the internet, I think that is a very good representation to understand that he's in tune. It may not have been an idea of like memes, you know what I'm saying, or like comedy aspect, but the idea that Kendrick isn't aware, I don't think that that's true. Especially when you have Baby Keem in your corner. There was like a funny moment going around with him and Keem where they would make the TikToks of like Baby Keem would say something and in the background Kendrick would say something like super sporadic. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that to say that Kendrick Lamar is not in tune.
You know what I was about to ask you? Now as I'm thinking, I'm looking
asleep, bro.
I know. I'm looking around. Where has Baby Keem been?
You know?
That's the real question. Now that you brought that up, where has Baby Keem been?
Why is he not in the
He hasn't been in the videos. He hasn't been in nothing.
You want to know why?
Why?
What did Drake say?
What did he say? I'm listening. I need the answers. I'm starting about that.
He said it. Kendrick stuff is only hitting when Baby Keem put his pen to it. So now, why would he put the person that y'all saying is ghostwriting his stuff in there? Granted, this is another reason why Drake should have never rapped against his man in the first place, because if you paid attention to the internet, most of Baby Keem's leaks ended up online anyways. But that's a different story for a different time. But
I'm saying, like, even just at the end, like, it would have been cool to just see Keem in a video or just like he's been nowhere to be found. I haven't heard from Baby Keem since
Yeah, he didn't even go to the concert.
Since I watched the Melodic Blue with Chase.
He was at the concert.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he just wasn't on stage. I feel like for him, I did like for Keem, I think that it was a good thing that he wasn't around too much because one, I think he is working on his other album. And I think that two, it's like, I think it's also showing that Keem is trying to become Keem.
His own, not always just be attached to Kendrick.
Yeah.
But I think what Keem already has his own identity though, in my opinion.
He did, but it's like he did when he came on the scene with Orange Soda. But then when you find out that they related and you see that they on tracks together, you see that the references start leaking. It's almost kind of like, yo, like.
But every time I think of Keem, I don't always think of Kendrick though. Personally, like I think of Keem as like Keem, like yeah, he's part of the camp, but like I don't see him as like I think of Keem as like a standalone. Like
I get what you're saying
because the way I was introduced to him was not knowing he had any relation to Kendrick at all. So it was like, oh, he's already been like solidified, and then it's like, oh, he's Kendrick, just amplified him even more than me.
But I think to the mass public who may not have seen, Die For My Shorty or whatever it is, I don't think a lot of people saw that.
What do you think about that, Rocket? Do you think of Kendrick every time you think of Keem, or is like Keem to you is like you think of Baby Keem as Baby Keem?
Yeah, I mean, before I think Baby Keem is Baby Keem.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I get what you mean, but I mean, I agree. No, I agree with y'all. Okay. I agree, but when you look at people who were first introduced to Baby Keem by like family ties, for example,
really,
it's like people. But think about it.
I wasn't. I mean,
you weren't. But a lot of people were. Family Ties was like an intro to him.
Think about people who don't know. When you see Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem, and Kendrick Lamar hasn't dropped nothing in years, and then you see that he on a track with some random dude, you find out that's his cousin, and then you go to that same album, he's on two of the tracks. Then all those tracks leak. The assumption for people who weren't introduced originally to Keem before all that was, yo, Kendrick out here doing all this stuff for you.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? It's not like it's true.
Didn't Baby Keem get like his notice and notoriety from like Orange Soda?
Yeah. He got a little bit of buzz to people.
That's kind of got broken the scene.
Because everybody was like co-signing him at the time.
When people who blew up and who knew hip hop, yeah. But I think that once people really paid attention when is that his debut album or is that sophomore project?
What?
The Melodic Blue.
No, that's not. That's. I guess you would call it his debut album.
Yeah, debut album. Yeah.
Would you call that his debut album? Because the rest of them were like tapes, bro. Like they were released on like this.
Yeah.
Okay. They're all Apple Music.
No, but I'm saying they weren't listed as like. I don't think they're listed as like albums. They're like his. I think they're like tapes. Like Die For My Bitch wasn't a fucking album.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think it might have been a mixtape. Yeah, but I think that when you look at it like that, it's one of those types of things. I personally don't think that he was like that, but the appearance of what it looks like would definitely look like that.
No, I feel that. I was just curious. And then like the next thing I want to talk about, obviously when it comes to like the music aspect, like do you think, because we touched on it before, like now that this is kind of like, it's not over, but in terms of like I think we've hit like a peak until like the album comes. Before we get to the music part, I'm jumping all over the place. Let's stay on the music video. The next scene was the scene with his family, which I think was probably the most impactful scene in the whole music video.
Yeah.
And the way they cut to it, all that stuff. You had Whitney doing the sea walk over the music with the kids.
Beautiful.
What'd you think about that when y'all saw it?
everything that we have said about Kendrick is true. Like, you don't know this man. I said this before. When the beef first started.
Say that line again.
I said everything that we've known about Kendrick is true. He's that. He's the boogeyman. He's the boogeyman. And I'm going to go re-emphasize my point from what I started from the beginning of this beef. What angle will Drake take that you're gonna actually win against Kendrick? There's nothing that you could do. He's kind of like, to the public, he's isolated his family. He's already told y'all all the stuff that he has done. So it's like, if you misinterpret his lyrics on his songs, then that's on you.
And I'm thinking about it, like, after I watched the scene, I'm like, them, like, not following each other and all that stuff is, like, very, very intentional.
Yeah.
I think, like,
it
for
is.
a reason. Like, I don't know. If I'm at that magnitude, I'm just thinking, I could be completely wrong. If I'm at that magnitude, that height, like, and I'm somebody that doesn't want to be in the limelight, I'm not, like, attaching myself to anybody I know's profiles that's important to me.
And
But people gonna find that shit regardless, bro.
What even makes this whole thing even funnier is that, like, we're using this as an example, but she's been in his music videos.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I'm talking about, like, in the Art of War, knowing that, like, maybe a guy like Drake's gonna try to use that as a talking point for, like, to get to have it as, like, a one up in the back and forths and stuff.
I
like
mean,
that.
when it comes to, like, talking about it, we don't know what's really true and what's not.
No,
true.
I'm saying,
all, like, you know what I mean.
I'm saying in the sense of,
that,
like, I'm saying in the sense of, like, playing chess with somebody, saying, like, oh, if I do this, I know he's trying to bring this up in the beef, saying, like, we're not fucking with each other because I'm just not following that type of thing. Like, I think they're playing a tick for tack type of shit, in my opinion.
Maybe.
I mean, would you not do that on a point, knowing someone's gonna try to use that against you in a music song or whatever it is?
Intentionally not follow somebody.
You said what?
Like, you saying intentionally not follow that person?
Bro, I mean, they used it as a main talking point in his rap.
I don't know if it was intentional.
What, the following stuff?
Yeah,
I don't think it's intentional either. But it's like Drake tried to make it that.
He tried, but I don't think that part was intentional.
What you mean?
Like, them unfollowing each other? Like,
I don't even think they followed each other. It's like, because, like, I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying they followed each other because of that. I'm saying for the simple fact of, like, social media being a ploy. That's his playground, bro. So he's gonna use whatever talking points it is to try to get over to make it seem like what he's saying is more factual than what it is. That's what I'm saying.
That's like Kendrick saying that stuff with all, like, Drake's weird stuff, like with the you know what I mean. Same thing.
But I think what happens is, even just, like, talking about it small, like the issue that this whole thing came about, even with Whitney doing that and dancing, what makes it even funnier is that the credibility. That's so crazy that I went to undergrad with her. But anyways, it's like
her.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But no, it's just so interesting because it's like the whole aspect of it has been about credibility versus what it's not. And it's like, for somebody who's been on social media that much and who has to make the appearance and who has to do these things, like, it's just so weird to me that Drake kind of just thought that he could run with that narrative and think that it would work. And then it didn't. It's like, you didn't really pay attention to nothing. That's why it's like, it's so interesting when you try to use that social media aspect, because it's like, a lot of people don't follow their significant other. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, man. That nigga Drake just, I don't know, man. He needs to stay away.
You listened to the 2 records he dropped, the singles?
What?
Did you listen to the two new songs he dropped with what's her name?
Ooh.
The pop artist was named Camila Cabello or whatever her name is.
I don't listen to that racist woman.
One of the records, the one that he had by himself was kind of decent. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, where did it chart?
Oh, I don't know. I just listened. I took a little, you know what I'm saying? Took a little swig to the ear. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't chart.
Wow. So damn, this nigga too Moose. He said, where did it chart?
Now he's the numbers guy, huh?
Yeah.
We're not gonna go into that deep bag. We're not gonna go into that deep bag. We're gonna go into the deep bag. Man, you funny. Let me ask you this. So before we move on from the whole music Kendrick Lamar situation, I'll close out like this. These last 2 points. The first point is, what do you think about the symbolism of the owl being in the cage at the end of the music video?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Because it's about how it was presented.
Uh-huh.
The owl was presented as if the owl was just there, everything was cool, and Kendrick was just looking at the owl on the even cage. But
when it panned to the other,
when you pan it, you understand now that was never the case at all.
The bull's in the cage.
The bull was in the cage, and people said on the internet, it's like, all a cage bird is going to do is sing.
Hey man, what you think about that, Rocket?
About him being in the cage?
The owl joint.
It was cute.
It symbolized that this is the end of the beef. That's a crazy way to end the beef. You got an owl in a cage.
Yeah,
and
you mean he really can't do nothing?
Oh my god!
Drake already stopped paying in the mind.
That's aura.
Yeah, I mean,
He stopped paying attention to them Botox shots too. But yo, that's
Drake
aura.
He's looking. Wait, what? I'm not looking at the man like that. But I'm saying when it comes to the beef, Drake already said, "I'm done with this."
Yeah, because
he has no other option.
He helped Kendrick.
He had no option.
He helped Kendrick's rollout.
Oh,
Like he
brother.
said, he did.
Kendrick, so Kendrick needs help with a rollout. In 2024, Kendrick needs help with a
Why is he
rollout.
using Drake to roll his music out?
What you mean? Why would you not capitalize on that moment though?
I mean, Drake helped him on his rollout. That's
He doesn't.
that's
But
all
you
I
said
That's
he
all I
doesn't need
said,
it,
bro.
Wait, hold on.
That's all I said, bro.
No, wait. So
He's using the big artists.
So did Kanye help Drake with his rollout
When they were beefing?
with Scorpion?
Nah.
Now you contradict yourself.
Nah. What you mean? Drake already had that order.
Oh,
Kendrick already had the word too, bro.
No, I'm saying, I mean, when Mr. Morale dropped, I mean, a lot of people weren't really tuned into that shit. I listened to it, don't get me wrong, but
it did 300K first week.
no, I get what you
How
said.
people weren't.
It did 300K first week. People were tuned in.
A lot of people said that shit was a flop.
People said it was a flop
They probably
because
said it wasn't the
They
best
said a lot of
album.
Drake. They say a lot of Drake stuff flops when it first comes out, bro.
a lot of people said
Bro, a lot of people, bro. When Views came out, that wasn't received well at all.
yeah, that wasn't.
When Scorpion came out, it wasn't received well at all.
I don't know about that one.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm trying to.
Scorpion, I don't know. Scorpion did a billion.
Bro, you have to listen to what I'm saying.
I
Though.
get what you're
You have to
saying.
listen to what I'm saying. The same
listening.
way you just said, the same way you said Kendrick Lamar did 300K and he's saying it didn't get received well. It's about perspective. I'm saying there's a lot of hit records and I'm talking about as a cohesive project, bro. A lot of Drake stuff when it first comes out, there would be music. I'm saying like people would be like, "Yo, I don't know about this, da da da," and then the Drake's music grows on people. That's a fact, bro. Drake's music grows on people. Am I right or wrong?
You're not wrong. I just don't think Scorpion was that one.
Okay.
That one, like, you're not wrong. I just don't think Scorpion is included in that one.
I disagree, bro. I think a lot of Drake's later projects, bro, aren't when they first come out, people are just like, this shit, da, da, da. And then a month or two later, everybody's like, oh, this shit's a hit, this shit's a that. I think a lot of his later projects do that, bro.
I would make the argument, like I said, I think that you are right. I think that you're right about a lot of his projects on that. I just think that Scorpion might have been one of the very few where people were like, nah, I don't like this stuff. Maybe they may not have liked the fact that it was too much Kanye-esque, but objective music, I don't think people.
No,
were saying that about Scorpion.
but when it comes to Drake's music in general, though, when it comes to objectives, I don't think anybody's objective to his music, bro. I think he has such high expectations when it comes to his music. People become overwhelmed initially, and then they go back to him and it's like, this shit's really like that, bro. I think that's what happens with a lot of his music, bro, in my opinion. And we've had this conversation on the pod before when it comes to like his initial drops on certain projects. Is like, all right, think about the project when he dropped with 21 Savage, bro. How is it received, you think?
A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like that too.
You think so?
I think a lot of people.
I disagree, bro.
I disagree, bro.
I disagree,
I
bro.
think a lot of.
I disagree.
I'm being objective.
I know.
here.
I'm not saying I liked it. I'm saying though, like in terms of comparison to the rest of his projects, you think people liked it the same?
Her loss?
So when you're saying this, how I'm saying this is, I think that
All his music is received well, bro. I'm talking about in comparison to all his works, bro. When it comes to his music that he's dropped in catalogs, bro, do you think his later projects now are received as the way his older projects were when he was coming out?
So to use
based on the expectation that he has and all that stuff, what do people say?
So to answer your point about the 21 and Drake project, the Her Loss project, I say yes, and I say this specifically because people did not like. Honestly, never mind that one. I was like, that was the first time I genuinely didn't see mixed reviews. I literally people were like, I hate this album.
Honestly, never mind.
A lot of people like that
No,
too.
yeah, like more like.
But that's what I'm saying. It's subjective, bro. But I'm saying though, in terms of collective thought, though, is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, what I'm arguing with this is a lot of people. You have a lot of mixed reviews about Drake. You see, like throwing up like random numbers. Like you see more like 55-45. I like, don't like with Drake's music. Honestly, Nevermind was like the first one I seen like 70-30. And
wait, so how can you say 55-45?
I'm throwing numbers out.
I get this, but I'm saying like that means like there's a lot of people that don't receive well if it's 55-45, bro.
But I'm saying that's what we're saying. A lot of people may not like like Drake, like you said. I'm saying this from a standpoint of your point of saying A lot of people don't receive Drake's music well at first, but some people also receive it well.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is,
I don't think that's everybody's music. So everybody's music doesn't grow on you.
Yeah, I think the Her Loss project, because so many people didn't like Honestly Nevermind, when they heard Her Loss, everybody's like, nah, I love Drake. Drake back to this X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third. That's what I think happened.
No, Honestly Nevermind, that didn't get received well either, in my opinion. A lot of people were like, a lot of people that didn't understand the music that he was making.
Drake's at the point they're gonna try to find a reason just to.
But you have to be. I feel like also like when it comes to like
he's at that point, bro.
But I feel like you're tapped in, so you know shit's hitting. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about from like every conversation that we have though is like from obviously the everyday consumer, not like our perspective. Yeah. Because you're tapped in, so you're like, yo, this is hit because you're ahead of the curve in music, rocking when it comes to certain shit. Same with you, Moose. Same with me. But I'm saying though, when it comes to like how the music's received, like even just I'll take it from views because that was one that was like, all right, some people were like, all right, Drake or whatever. Like some people were like, it is, but then the older generation like, this is not the Drake that I'm rocking with, bro. That's a fact. When it came to views specifically,
you're right.
But then it grew on a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
It did.
It grew on me too. When views first came out, I was like, all right, this is cool, but it wasn't like, all right, this isn't nothing. Was the same
generation definitely fuck with views heavy though,
bro. That's my point. That's the point I'm getting at. That's the point I'm getting at. I'm not disagreeing with that point. I'm saying though, it wasn't from the people that grew up on that Drake or whatever. When views came out, bro, they were like, "This is the Drake I'm used to, bro."
So I'll put it So put it like this. I'll put it like this because what you're saying. I think what you're saying is this, right? I think that views was the very first time that Drake was starting to try to make music for all age ranges or trying to grow his fan base. I think that's the best way to put it.
And that's why I'm saying it wasn't received because it was something different, bro.
Yeah, and I think the older generation.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not saying it's bad music. I'm saying it's out of what he was normally doing. So it's like I don't know about this yet. And then when it became a trend or became pop, it's like, oh, this man was ahead of the curve. He knew what he was doing. That type of thing.
Prime example, right? For All the Dogs, you thought you banged with the album, right?
It was hard, bro.
He's gonna say everything.
I thought it was hard, bro. What the fuck?
No, I'm not debating, but I'm not.
Go talk to a 35-year-old that grew up on Comeback Season Drake. You think that they bang with the album?
They might. I don't know.
They might not, because that's not the Drake that they grew up with. You grew up on Drake, or you grew up in a place in time where when Drake was popping for your point in time in your life, where you're processing, you actually enjoying music, you get to be outside and live it. You processing it different from the dude who processed Replacement Girl in his apartment, like when he was 26. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing is different. When he started making music for younger generations to have, that's where the gap came in. Where it's like the young kids are saying it goes crazy, the older people like nah. So he has to come in the middle at a certain point. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but
I understand why you don't agree.
So you think all of his music is always received well every time he drops? Initially,
for the most part.
But me and you had a whole conversation.
For the most part,
but I'm saying me and you had a whole conversation.
For the most part, yeah, a lot of people receive his shit well. Yeah, for the most part.
What was the album where he had?
What I'm saying,
Do Not Disturb us on the end. I forget the name of it. I don't know.
That was the EP.
More Life?
Yeah, More Life.
So when More Life came out and they had the UK artists, weren't people not clowning him for when they had gigs on there?
When More Life came out,
people were talking shit. Bro.
When More Life came out, everybody fucked with that shit too.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
bro. When the record with Gigs came on, people were like, they need to cut this nigga off, bro, because people weren't hip to the UK scene, bro, and the way the UK rap, bro. That's a fact, bro. I don't know about you, but I know where I was at, and that shit came out. When Gigs came on the record, bro, people weren't rocking with that record with Gigs, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one, I don't know.
That's just my opinion, bro.
That one,
you think more like the record with Gigs was received well by everybody, bro.
You're talking about we're talking about the album, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about the music. The music.
He's talking about the Gigs track, the KMT track.
I mean, that shit was kind of hard, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to, bro. I'm saying the masses, bro. Like, bro, at that time, people weren't even fucking with UK rappers, bro. So how can y'all tell me?
I'm talking about the whole album went crazy, bro.
But he's talking about. We're talking about strictly just the Drake and Gigs track.
I'm talking about the Drake and Gigs track because we were talking about fucking him trying new things. So I'm pinpointing to the More Life project when the Gigs record came out. I had people on my timeline playing the first half of the record when Drake was rapping, and then when Gigs came on, they was like, cut this shit off. Why'd he have this nigga on this record, bro? I have verbatim seen people on the story doing that when it first came out, is what I'm saying. And you guys are saying that UK was people were bumping the UK rap back then?
No, I'm speaking strictly on More Life, bro.
He's speaking about the album as a whole.
I'm speaking about the record, bro, and him trying new shit, putting new people on sounds and stuff like that.
People were playing that shit, bro. I hate to say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might lean towards Chase on this.
You can lean towards. I'm saying what I was receiving my time. I don't think it was received well with the UK.
A lot of people were talking about that track. Gigs was going kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man,
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, to me, where I was at, they weren't talking about that. They were saying they wasn't rocking with gigs, bro.
I can know, but I understand.
They weren't rocking with gigs.
But I can understand that. But objectively, at some point, like that's like. For people who aren't in the UK, they're gonna say that about gigs because they don't know who gigs is.
And that's the point I'm trying to make, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You listen to that stuff, so the people you rock with listen to that.
No, not even me. That's what I'm saying. I'm literally saying this from a standpoint of people who don't know who gigs are, and I'm saying that I don't like that track. I don't.
The gigs record.
Yeah, I don't like that track.
So I'm confused with what you're saying.
I'm personally
saying like other people rock with it, bro.
Other people were. I'm not saying I rocked with it. I'm merely saying what I saw. People like that track, so I lean towards Chase on that one.
When it first dropped, everybody was it. I disagree. I think people like Drake's parts. I think a lot of people like Drake's part of the record, but when Gigs came on, when it initially came out, people were a little thrown off, bro. Because even when I first heard it, I was a little thrown off. I'm like, all right, and then I listened to it again. I'm like, oh, I really rock with this joint.
Yeah, because I know who Gigs is, and I've listened to Gigs music. Like after that whole, I've listened to that. I understand that. I wasn't bumping Gigs before that track happened. I had to find out.
I don't think Gigs was digestible to the everyday American consumer's ear when that song first came out.
I wouldn't say 100% that he was, but like after a while, when you hear the track and you lit in the club, you kind of like,
after you said after what?
But
after a while,
but a while is not like after a year.
I didn't say I never said that. I said it has to grow on you. That's my whole argument.
But I guess I'm looking at it from a standpoint of a verse versus the whole song, like. The whole song as a whole, people banged with that song.
Yes, I'm talking about
I can understand that the song the verse specifically may be turned off to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to of him trying new sounds. That's what we've been talking about. Trying new. When he initially tries new stuff, people are like, I don't understand why he did this, and then it grows on you like, I get it now.
But I feel like they still enjoyed the song though, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they enjoyed Drake's part.
I'm saying
I think they enjoyed the song more than just.
That's just my opinion.
Because it goes back to the whole thing of like a song with a great beat, and you have somebody that just got a whack verse.
Yeah.
Some people will listen to the song, and because the beat is so hard and the track is hard, they'll tolerate the verse and be like, all right, we'll open up to it.
Bro, you can tolerate the song. You can like the song. That doesn't mean you understand why this person's on a record, bro. There's been plenty of times where even when I'm listening to the JBP and then the Bull Ice will be like, yo, he talked about the 21 and Drake project. He's like, I just took all the songs with just Drake and had them on there. I didn't listen to any of the 21s because I don't see the reason for 21 to be on there because his verses weren't like that. People do that all the time, bro. Doesn't mean you specifically.
The one who's just Drake by himself.
Huh? Yeah.
But they like Drake, but in this situation, they like the song.
No,
they might not understand the person, but they still like the person in it, though.
No, I'm not saying people don't like Drake and none of that. They're saying, all right, so the whole argument I've been with is like sometimes when Drake tries new things with his music, people don't understand or initially gravitate to it, but it'll grow on them and be like, yo, I get it now. This song's actually heat because he's ahead of the curve or whatever it is.
Again, I don't think that you are wrong because you have a good point. I just think in this particular point when we're talking about this particular because this particular you can say that this particular project is somewhat of one of like a subplot of your point. Like
More Life was definitely a new trend for Drake, bro.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is
More Life was definitely
and a lot of people, let's say for example, people who didn't like singing Drake, they would not like a lot of those songs on there.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
But what I'm saying is objectively, even though you may not like rapping Drake, objectively there was good music on there.
I'm not debating. I'm not
the
debating
song go hard.
I'm not debating. There's always good music, bro. There's always good music. That's not the debate at all.
That's how I guess that's how I interpreted it. But
no, I feel that. I was because I don't know. Like I don't know what it was like. What was that? More Like came out what year? 2017. 2017. Yeah. So I was still on like the West Coast, like Midwest, that type of vibe. So it's like we're in different locations too.
Free smoke. Fuck that.
No, Free Smoke's a vibe, bro. There's records on there that are tough, bro. 100%.
Ice Melts with him, Young Thug.
Yeah, facts. I fuck with the project, bro. But all right, where would you rank that then? If it's well received,
It was all time albums, bro.
Yeah, is it in top 4 or 5?
Because you got
as an objective Drake fan,
I can argue that shit in the top 5 in certain.
I really could too. It's objectively that is a very
Yeah.
I think it's
there's records on that bitch.
No, there is. I'm just asking.
I think it's. I think
facts.
I think More Life is underrated because it's something that people were not used to. And I'm saying that from a standpoint of now that like people are looking
More
at
Life has a lot of records on
That
it.
shit was good music, bro.
It was good music. And it's like, I think that because of who Drake was, being a Canadian man who has an embodiment of all those cultures, I think it makes sense for him to make a project like that.
For sure.
But because of who Drake was, who people interpreted Drake as like a pure hip hop artist, it was like, why is he doing this?
You're making the same argument. I'm making it in a more concise and articulate way.
But what I'm saying is,
you're saying it better than I said.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's why I said your point is right.
No, I'm just saying you're explaining it better than me.
Yeah, objectively, people will not say that wasn't good music.
Well, yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
None of his music is not good music. That's not the argument. I don't think he's put out, like, in my opinion, off the top of my head, I can't name any like a bad project or a bad like.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Drake's at the point to where it's like people are really looking for something.
But that's
crazy.
But that's go back to my whole argument about not being well received. So it doesn't mean the music's not but that brings me back to my whole argument about stuff not being well received. Doesn't mean it doesn't make good music.
No.
It could just what?
I still think it's well received.
Now it is in hindsight. Everything's well received.
Even when it comes, it's still well received, bro.
All his music's not well. I don't think all his music's well received when it first comes out.
I mean, if his album's going number 1, it's well received,
bro. It's number 1 because it's Drake, bro.
Yeah.
He could. You don't know what's going to be on the project. It could be some bullshit.
I mean, when the project comes out, it goes number 1.
Like when Kanye drops some shit, we don't know what's going to be on the project. He could drop some bullshit. And we listen like this shit's ass. Like,
but I'm saying to say it doesn't get well received when the project comes out, it goes number 1.
Just because you listen doesn't mean it's well received, bro. Everybody can press play one time. It doesn't mean they like the album, bro.
It's not getting press played one time. It's getting played everywhere.
But it's bro. Of course, because a lot of people are pressing play the first time they listen to it.
But
bro.
I'm saying,
because it's like, put it like this. Because I put it like this. It's like, even when you look at Certified Lover Boy, right? It's like, what people were excited for Certified Lover Boy because he'd been marketing that joint for a minute. But like when you saw it, everybody kind of felt taken aback because it's like, this new Drake sound like regular Drake. You get what I mean? So it was like when you look back at it, it was like people weren't like, yo, it's not that it wasn't good music, but it was also like, okay, this is what it is. Like, we've heard this before.
And the way you gauge is something is like, I guess you could say good music is like more so not the first week, but like the weeks after following it.
Yeah.
The replay. That's what I'm saying. Like week 1, like people are gonna press play just to press play. Like I want to hear what you want to drop. That doesn't mean it's gonna be well received or is well received just because you listen to an album one time.
I'm saying after week 2, 3, 4, that shit's still getting played though. That's what I'm saying. It's still getting played. Like people.
Well, he has a massive fan base, bro. I'm saying that doesn't mean initially stuff is just well received. Is what I'm trying to say.
Fuck it.
Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't think I'm articulating myself well, but like I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from.
But let's move on to some more Monday Roundup news. Ryan Garcia, man, he's in the news again. This time not for a good thing. He was in the spaces using the N-word, calling people niggas, all that stuff. And now he's just been not suspended, but he's been banned from what's the WBC?
Yep, right on Twitter as he should have.
Yeah. You think he should be?
Banned from the WBC here.
No.
100%.
Freedom of speech, God damn it.
No. That's not it.
What do you mean? He's not allowed to say what the fuck he wants?
That's not the First Amendment.
What's the First Amendment?
The First Amendment is government shall not infringe upon free speech. WBC is not the government. So if you say something stupid,
they have the right.
I mean, it's bringing more attention to the WBC at the end of the day.
No, it's not.
It's not?
That's bad press.
I think it's bringing more. I agree with you. That's bringing more attention to it.
It's bringing more, but it's bad press.
What do you mean it's bad press?
But do you think it'll be the point where now people are going to tune into his fights when he comes back now?
Fuck yes.
I mean, people will, which is unfortunate, but they shouldn't.
Why is it unfortunate?
Because outside, okay, so my whole take on this is that I think that Ryan Garcia is a bigot, and I think that Ryan Garcia, I do. And I think that...
I look we used to wear bigot. It's funny.
It's just the whole rehab angle that he's taking, I'm not buying it.
Well, hold on real quick. Mm-hmm. Dana White didn't suspend Izzy for saying the N-word when he was going to the guy.
Who, Drickus Duplessis?
Yeah.
Because Izzy's a nigga.
But I get it.
What is he about to tell him?
Who? Drickus?
What is he about to tell Izzy?
What is Danny gonna tell Izzy? Like,
He's a black man. You about to tell me I can't say nigga?
That's not proper. Well, don't say nigga on. I don't know.
Okay, okay. In that particular instance, the aspect of him saying that on a pay-per-view in front, I can understand what you're saying, but this is different. It's different because you also have to understand boxing is not in the best of places. Ryan Garcia is the biggest draw for Spanish people outside of Canelo, right? But who are outside of Spanish people? Who are the biggest consumers of boxing?
Tank and
no, just consumers. Black people.
Nah, bro, I'm black, probably black and white in Spanish.
Not black people.
It's black people. Sure. It's black. It's Spanish.
Is that fact?
It's Spanish people and black people.
And we have the most boxers that are in like the.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, is that fact?
Yeah, I'm looking at this from a standpoint of think about it. When you think of Cinco de Mayo is literally
Spanish.
It's a Spanish holiday, and they normally box on around Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah,
Canelo normally does that. It was an issue when Dana White said that he's about to sit here and start hosting matches on Cinco de Mayo weekend. It was a thing, right?
No, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is that just to answer that point, outside of Spanish people, black people consume boxing content a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying about that is with Ryan Garcia, you don't get to sit here and say the stuff that you said and then think that it's going to be okay because you're Ryan Garcia and you have drug and alcohol problem.
Yeah, he's using that for a stunt.
Yeah, like you
actually it says it's actually on here this is from 2021. It could have grown.
It's what is it, white people?
No, it's black then Hispanic.
Oh.
They're still top 2.
That's even worse. That makes it even worse. You said that about George Floyd in front of a bunch of black people, and you know that a bunch of Muslim people also watch boxing.
Yeah.
These are two distinct boxing demographics.
Right.
And you say that, and then you tell me that, you apologize, I'm going into rehab. The rehab doesn't cure bigotry. It doesn't cure racism, it doesn't cure none of that. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even know what the need for him to do that was, unless it's like on some political shit. Like, I don't know.
And that's another thing.
Trying to incite like the people like the right wing, whatever it is, because he has a big platform. You never know what's going on because you seen him doing this thing like with Trump and all that stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on with Ryan Garcia. Like why? Like what? Like is this intentional? Is this part of a brand he's trying to build? He's just doing it because it's the internet and he know nothing's probably going to happen to him. Like, what are your thoughts?
I think it's two things. I think it's one, it is building a fan base because incel culture fan base is a very big culture, and it's not just men. I'm talking about men and women, incels, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
They are a very big loyal fan base. That's number one. And number two, also understand that like what people don't understand is that there are a lot of Spanish people who are conservative and who are Republican.
Right.
Yeah,
but
they don't give a fuck.
A lot of people,
they don't give a fuck.
But a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at how the image is portrayed, it's like, immigration is an issue. You think of Spanish people, but it's not just Spanish people. So they think that Spanish people are naturally liberal. No, a lot of Spanish people are very conservative.
Hell yeah.
And I say that to say, when you meet a Spanish boy who's talking like that, who months ago was on a space with Andrew Tate, who now took pictures with Donald Trump, it makes a lot of sense.
Let me ask you this
when you're saying the stuff that you're saying.
Let me ask you this real quick. How you feel about like Spanish communities do be saying like the N-word pretty loosely?
Yeah, don't be saying that shit, bro. Because
some black people like, they just like,
yeah.
certain communities.
I think it's just environment, depending on where you're at. Like,
true.
Just depend. Like, who am I to say? Like, someone in New York or something like that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's around there. They like the people in there. The black people up there don't care. Why am I to get mad and like?
Because
that's not my environment.
Because if you call them a beaner,
yeah. But I'm thinking it's like
not saying the ER. They say like. You're still fucked up.
I'm saying, but I'm saying this. Like, I like if they said it to me, I'm gonna feel away. Like,
but what if everybody's like, why you getting mad, bro?
No, but it's not the environment I came from. Like, so that's my opinion. Like, if someone in New York or whatever doesn't get mad, I'm just using New York for example.
Yeah.
But if someone in their environment, that's the ecosystem living with, they be saying it back and forth. Who am I to come in and dictate? Be like, you can't be saying to people if they're all okay. But like, if you saying it to me, I'm gonna feel like, why are you like? That's not you can't. You're not communicating with me like that. That type of thing. You feel me? It's like,
nah, yeah.
I mean, what do you think about it? Do you think they should be able to say it?
I don't think a white person should say it to me.
Spanish person, anybody,
bro,
anybody that's not black.
You know, hold on. Sorry.
Honestly, bro, like, and I'm really thinking about it, like, as long as you ain't calling me in there.
Hold on.
You can bleep that out? You gonna bleep that out?
Yeah, those times.
But wait, nah. Can we? Let me ask this question.
Because like,
hold on. Sorry, I need to change this point because this shit just came to my mind. I don't want it to slip. Why is it that every single time that minorities that aren't black decide to be racist and say shit, they only say that shit about black people?
They only want to say.
They quick to say nigga.
Why do you think they want to say it so bad?
They quick to say nigga. They to talk about black people, but they never talk about Asian people.
Yeah, but
shit.
Why is that? But why is that though?
I don't know.
Why does everybody want to say the N-word so bad?
It's not even about the N-word.
No, but I'm saying in general, like, why is that heightened so much? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't think it's the N-word, bro.
Bro,
I do be seeing a lot of other races do be saying it, but I also be seeing they'll say anything else. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying why is that magnified so much?
I think we're seeing it's magnified. I don't think it's magnified that much. Like,
I think
I'm saying
is.
like,
think about it, bro. Think about
talking about saying like vulgar names, bro.
But wouldn't you ever see somebody in the news getting in trouble for saying like the word like spick or something like that?
100%. Nah, I get what you're saying.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like the
in the
media. Yeah, like
I'm talking about like on the everyday. Like I
that's different. I'm talking about in the media. Like it's amplified more if somebody says the N-word.
when you see you
versus like cracker.
Yeah.
When have you seen any non-minority get in trouble for? When have you ever not even just get in trouble? When have you ever seen any non-minority sit here and call a bunch of Asian people chinkais?
Shit, don't ask me because my people I have around, we say anything and everything. Bro.
I mean, don't say that.
But on the regular though,
I'm talking
on
about
the regular, bro.
What I'm
just
saying,
having fun, just shooting the shit.
not just shooting the shit. I'm talking about on the regular.
We're talking about someone is dead ass like a bigot or they racist.
Yes, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like no filter. Like some people, the people I ain't gonna. Yeah, they're no filter, bro.
But I'm not talking about the people I'm talking about in general public. Think about you see a general racist ass dude.
It just depends who they're arguing with.
What if you say you see a Spanish person who's conservative?
Yeah.
Why is it that he's so comfortable wanting to say nigga, but he won't call somebody a beaner? He won't call somebody.
He might though, but he might. That's just because that's your interaction with you to him versus we don't know what they're gonna say to like an Asian person or to a
You're not wrong about that.
That's all I'm saying.
I just said why is it amplified so much when it comes to black people?
I can admit
that's my question.
Because that's what we're like. That's our offense word.
No, but I'm saying in the media though, like I just said, like certain stuff happens, you're not gonna see a headline like that. Like,
yeah, I agree with that. I don't know.
Like if Ryan Garcia was in there saying something about a different, I don't think it would be headline news, bro.
You think?
No.
You think?
No, I think.
But you just said,
but that's what I was about to say. It has to do with like the arena he's in.
Yeah.
But that's why I said ecosystem matters.
But you know what else?
Like I said,
if he said that in the UFC, he probably been chilling. Dana probably would.
Nah.
Yeah, he would have.
I don't know.
I think the UFC would have been chilling. I think he would got a little suspension.
You're not wrong because Sean Strickland. Remember he started.
Bro, they feed off of characters, bro. In the UFC, it's different. The UFC is character. It's like almost like WWE.
That's one person because Sean Strickland, he be calling everybody by their name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He don't be just saying N-word. He was.
He's one of those. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I don't think Dana White would care as much.
What do we think about Devin?
Because that's gonna bring dollar.
What do we think about Devin Haney's dad's video saying that he's not going to kick Ryan Garcia while he down?
I'm cool with that. You know what?
Yeah.
What more does he need to say?
No, after the comments,
he's not. He doesn't need. But what? That's what I'm saying. What more does Devin Haney's dad need to say? Because
it's
everybody's on his head. Like what?
It's not even that, bro. It's like he's an old head, bro. Like what he's gonna do?
I think that. I guess my point about that is that I think that Devin Haney's dad is trash for saying that.
For saying that, you say he should kick his ass while he's down.
No, but what I'm saying is, though, I think his perspective is like, well, my perspective is, I get what he's saying. Like, there's no need for me to say that. I'm already in a beef with the bull. Like, I've already been trying to debunk everything he's saying. He already
did.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I've already been saying, like, bro, like at the end of the day, like he just said this, like, bro, everybody else is already on his ass about this. Like, I'm already coming from one direction, like. What's one more thing that I'm gonna say? Like, that's what I think the perspective he's saying. Not that he doesn't care, none of that. He already thinks a certain way. He already thinks Ryan is that person that everybody's saying he is right now. That's how the perspective I'm getting.
Yeah, he's been saying
that.
He been saying I'm on his ass.
He's been saying that since day one. Like he's a pretender. He's doing all this. I don't believe nothing. Like the whole viewpoint the perspective that the media is putting on Ryan Garcia now is the perspective that Devin Haney's dad's been saying since the point of this fight. That's why he's like, bro, what more do I need? I've been saying this from the rip.
That's fair.
Now it's just more so they're pretty much validating what he's been saying the whole time.
That's literally his legacy now. He's a cheater and a racist. Remember I was saying that shit?
Yeah, the racist put him over the edge, bro.
Bro, when you get caught cheating, bro, there's gonna be more to that shit, bro. He just fucked himself up.
I think he would have, after the year suspension, he would have been chilling. It wouldn't have been his legacy, but this put him over the edge.
He crashed out, bro.
Tank crashed him out.
Huh?
Tank crashed him out.
I think Bill Haney crashed him out a little bit.
You think so?
Tank, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Bill be on niggas' heads, bro.
Bill is irrelevant. What I'm saying,
I don't think Bill's irrelevant.
What?
in regards to this situation, I think the
this
Bills
with the N-word.
I think that. But I'm talking about this whole rollout to Devin and Ryan. Yeah, definitely the Geppetto of this shit.
I think that Ryan Garcia crashed out after Tank put him twice. Nah. I think the mind games that Tank played. I think everything
beat
that
him
he
twice.
did, or put him like I'm talking about. When he felt it, when he dropped the first time.
I think this. They're building this to be like how Floyd and Conor McGregor were.
I think this is a real life situation. I think that Ryan Garcia in this particular
Floyd fucked Ryan Garcia over, bro, by telling him to
that was a joke, by the way. Obviously.
Well, I didn't piece.
I was just joking.
No, I'm saying Floyd.
I'm talking about because remember when Floyd and they used the racist Floyd to be like, oh, he called me a monkey, da to build hype up a fight.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that.
Ryan's crashing out, bro.
Floyd fucked him over, bro.
Tank messed him up mentally.
How?
That gave him the limelight.
When you came in, you saying that you can beat Tank. You talk trash like that for 2-3 years.
We knew
that. No. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
2-3 years. Everybody's telling you that you this, you that, you him. 2-3 years, you say, I could beat this man. I could beat this man. I could beat this man. You come into the ring. He's telling you, I know a little bit, some, this, that, and the third. I know you. He plays the mind. You know how Tank plays mind games.
Yeah.
He said it, you undisciplined. You're not beating me, X, Y, and Z. Yeah. You did all the stuff that you did. You came in. The second round, he hits you with a dip and an overhand. He puts you the first time,
right,
and then he beats you the second time with a hit to the chest, and you still trying to figure out how he found out everything. That will crash you out.
Nah, I don't think that crashed him out. That boosted his confidence, bro.
Now I think it boosted his confidence. I think it made it. I think it put more pressure on for the Haney fight.
Nah,
I think it put more pressure on because he goes 0 for 2. It's raps. It's chips for him.
I don't think he put more pressure than this nigga, bro.
I think it made him crash out mentally.
I don't know about the crash.
He already went through the hardest test, bro. He already went through the hardest test.
It went through his hardest test, but he lost.
Bro, but what I'm saying is the pressure was in the Haney fight for the simple fact that, bro, if he lost the Haney, bro.
There's more pressure on
the Tank fight.
You think so?
There's more pressure on Tank.
Because he said he was screaming that he wanted him for years. He was screaming at Oscar De La Hoya that he wanted him. He was screaming that for years. I want Tank. And you came in and you lose like that. It's not even like you went to the distance. You lost with controversy.
He lost in round 8, didn't he?
But what I'm saying is you lose from a knockout. What I'm saying is there's a difference between you go the distance and it's debatable, there's some controversy, versus you get knocked down twice.
But we can say throughout that fight, I mean, people were saying he was pressuring Tank a little bit until Tank started.
He got undisciplined, like he said.
That's Tank's style,
But they even said they even said he got undisciplined. Tank called. He said, "You gonna get undisciplined? You gonna think like you got something, and then I'm gonna put you."
Yeah,
he called it. But I don't know which fight was more.
But they're too.
I was saying I was saying which fight do you think was more pressure for Ryan in terms of his career, the first one or the second one?
It was Tank.
The second one.
The Haney fight, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying in terms I think so, bro.
What?
Not at all.
The Tank fight, that was him fighting Tank was him on the trajectory.
In this fight, like if he lost the Haney fight, it might have been, and I'll say it'd been chips, but his brand would have been a little diluted.
Yeah, 100%.
His brand would have been diluted.
He's still a money fight if he lost it. If he lost to Devin Haney.
Depends on how he lost. He got knocked out.
I say this for his personal career. I think that Tank was the bigger fight for him. Yeah. I'm saying for us, because we know Tank, we knew he was losing that fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between what we know versus what he's objectively thinking about himself.
Oh yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying. It's there's a difference. Ryan was thinking that I can beat Tank. He's this, he's that, but it's you're not really understanding the psychology.
There's levels to that shit.
Let me ask
That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you this before we go into the break real quick. Since he got called for cheating, did Vegas get their money back?
Fuck no, nobody's getting their money back.
He
got fined, bro. He got fined heavy, a heavy.
Okay. I didn't know how that worked.
I was actually watching the interview. Bill was saying he's getting fined out the ass. So I mean, technically Vegas
lost a lot of bread that night.
Oh, for everybody, yeah, that's done, bro. I mean,
that boy.
How do you get your bread back after
that's what I'm trying to say.
Everybody wants their parlay.
What do people FanDuels and stuff? Do you think they resended their accounts? Refund?
Yeah,
how sick of people we do?
I'm very curious. I wouldn't be surprised if someone filed a lawsuit, but
I mean, at the end of the day, you can print paper, so they're probably fuck it.
True. But let's jump into the Faces of the Future song of the day, presented by MBT Network and MBT Media. If you listen to us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, click that subscribe button, click that follow button, tell a friend to tell a friend, leave a review. We're on the road to 200 episodes. Make sure you tune into all of our exclusive content. The Faces of the Future song of the day comes from an artist by the name of YMC Ant. The song's titled 2K. Once again, this is YMC Ant 2K. Once again, that was YMC Ant 2K. That was a solid joint.
It was a solid record.
So we were just talking about before we brought in the break, comedians on the internet and just people that would be funny because we're watching the act video and you said he was crashing out over the Drake stuff.
Yeah.
And I said that it would be funny to see like him on like a Kai Cenat stream talking about like the music with like Drewski and them. I think that would be funny like conversation just to watch. And then you were saying that you don't think like Drewski's that funny or what?
He like I'm saying like how can I say like if he was here right now. Nah, I ain't gonna say he wouldn't make me laugh. He probably would.
He would make you laugh, bro.
His attribute,
but that's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying
he's
like,
a natural funny person, bro. Not like he's just a funny. His character is funny.
I don't know. I think he's
funny
like
he's like Sham. He's like Sham Boogie, bro.
No,
just
Sham
funny.
Boogie's sporadic, bro. Like,
bro,
I think Drewski's more funny with the script in his hand.
I think he's improv, bro. If you give him like like this the live stream shit, that's improv, bro. He's funny, bro. I was cracking up at the clips, bro.
You talking about the could have been joint?
No, with Kai Cenat and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, nah.
That's improv, but that shit was
that shit
not
really
funnier
wasn't
than Try Rags.
Well, hold on. You said that wasn't funny at all.
Like when he was live stream, like he be like
no, I'm talking
Kai
about
was funnier than me. Honestly,
I think they both was. I think all three of them was funny. I think they complimented each other really well, bro, on that joint. Like when the Bulls started talking about the bed bugs, that shit had me hollering, bro.
That was funny.
But
Drewski not funnier than Try Rags.
I don't think he's funnier than Charleston White, bro. That
Try
nigga,
Rags, the light skinned nigga from Philly, with the glasses.
What are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about when you seen him. The dude.
He has like the thick glasses, the light skin. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You the funniest bull on the internet.
I don't know. I think I don't know.
Like far as like just pure, just like
comedy skits, definitely.
Comedy skits is different. I'm saying just pure, just themselves. I'm saying I think Charleston White got it, bro.
Well, Charleston White, he's funny because he be saying shit that nobody else is gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what it's just
that funny.
It's just like out of pocket. Like he's not even trying to be funny. He just saying out of pocket shit, bro.
That's my sense of humor, bro.
You like dark humor?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like Drewski has a little bit of dark humor as well, but like he's funny as shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like I don't know, bro.
I find myself watching his video. Like if I go to this page, bro, I'll really be cracking up at some shit. Like yo, this really how shit be. Like that shit's funny as hell. Charleston's just like, oh, that motherfucker really just said that, and I'll just start cracking up.
Yeah,
because it's his delivery, bro.
Yeah, no, like
in his persona.
Yeah, his delivery persona, like I said, Drewski is more so when he makes like the skits, like the Q thing or like the cookouts, you know what I'm saying? Act like an uncle or things like that. But like, I don't know, like him pure comedy, like stand up, I'm saying?
Well,
like,
stand that's a whole different game.
That's just basically shit talking.
Stand is
telling like, shit talking. You telling stories.
You're a storyteller at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. Charleston White is a storyteller.
You think he could do stand up comedy?
I think he could, bro.
I think he could do stand up. You don't think Charleston could do bro? I think he just does just being funny. Like him telling a story.
Yeah.
Because even when he's doing interviews and he's telling a story, but that shit's comedy, bro.
Nah, 100%, bro.
And like I said, it's not even trying to be. I think that's what makes it even more funny.
Yo, you be watching that one comedy show, Roast Me? You ever seen? Oh, you never seen that shit?
Comedy show Roast Me? Nah.
Yeah, it's by like Def Jam sponsors that shit.
No, I haven't watched Roast Me.
Oh, well, it has like all these different like communities that go on. They just roast. It's like in the classroom, they're just roasting each other, and somebody goes on the hot seat. And whoever's on the hot seat for a minute, the whole class just roast them. If you have like a bad joke, or if you're not keeping up with the jokes, they'll kick you out and bring new people in.
Nah, I never seen that joint.
Yeah.
That sounds like pretty.
Oh
pretty
yeah, it's
good.
been on for a while.
I think I would do great for that show.
Like as the person's getting roasted.
And there's like 8 people, like 8 to 10 people in there. Like it's like a classroom setup, and then like whoever like is wearing something nutty or like the guy that's standing out, they said, all right, we're bringing somebody to the hot seat. They'll bring them to the hot seat, and like the whole class is going off on them. And if like somebody in like the classroom saying like corny jokes, like 2-3 corny jokes, like all right, they'll stop.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I saw that joint. Like, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong, but I probably did. Is it an older show?
It's older, yeah, but I mean they still airing shows. I think
on YouTube.
Might have. It's on YouTube.
I might have seen it.
Yeah,
I have to rewatch, but I don't know. But that does sound funny though.
Yeah,
they be having like, do they have newer comics on the newer ones or not?
Yeah, they be having new. Yeah, so they're kind of like underground comics, but they have some newer, some famous ones.
Ooh. Malik B.
Malik B.
Yeah. Y'all don't be knowing these comics. Damn.
Nope. I mean, no shit.
On the internet.
Nope.
You know a guy named Boo Capone?
He sounds familiar.
Yeah,
you might have seen him.
Nah, he was actually in film, like 90s films, bro, believe it or not. But like he was on Roast Me as well. He's funny as shit. Him, Craig.
I don't be tapped in. I'm not gonna lie. I need to tap into more like online comedians. I be coming across people that make funny content, but I don't be knowing their names. Yeah. Sometimes. Like if they're not like, if I don't see like multiple pieces of content, like I don't know.
You gotta follow him. Malik B and Trial Rags, my favorites right now. Them niggas is hilarious.
What was that one dude from Wild Out that used to be funny? Emmanuel Hudson. Was that
He's not funny to me.
The dude with the dreads?
He has moments for me. I know you're talking about.
He was funny as shit. He had his moment at one point. But
Yeah, he went viral,
bro.
Asking all them questions, boy. That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know. You think he's funny?
He's all right.
He's cool.
When he was on Wild Out, that nigga was hilarious as shit.
He was funny on Wild Out.
Yeah.
When he's playing the rap, he's like, "You're out of here."
Yeah.
His mannerisms was funny. But that was just something I played about. That I was interested in. But let's just jump into some more Monday round news. We haven't talked about the debate, the Biden versus Trump debate, or Trump versus Biden debate, what do you want to call it? So it's been the talk of the town for the last week since it happened. When you guys first tuned in, or before you even tuned in, what were you guys expecting from the debate? Were you expecting to get information from? Were you expecting it to be a circus? What was your thoughts?
I expected it to be just exactly what this political campaign has been, a complete mess.
Yeah.
From both sides?
Yep.
Nah, I mean, I expected they were gonna go at each other, but at least thought Joe probably at least been. I thought he was at least gonna try to not try to go head to head the whole time. Maybe try to see some points. Neither of them were saying.
You talking about Joe?
Yeah,
he can't win that game doing that. In my opinion,
that's what I'm saying. I already knew Trump was gonna come in and try to just throw his shots and shit like that. But
yeah, I came in thinking I was expecting Trump to be Trump.
Yeah.
And then when it came to Biden, like I said, I was hoping that he was going to make himself more presentable to. I thought this debate he was gonna make an emphasis on being presentable to the American people, if that makes sense.
100%.
The way he talks and all that stuff, because since that's been the ongoing thing about him going on is I feel and we'll go into the actual debate and our thoughts, but that was my mindset. This is what he needs to do to at least up himself a little bit in the conversation.
And it's to me, it's you had the whole setup to where it's you didn't really have to go back and forth with him because they were cutting, the mic situation and everything.
Facts.
So it's you had the time to say what you needed to say.
And they made kind of the rules known before the actual debate happened too. So all right, so we're going in there with certain expectations. Now the debate happens, you're watching things of that nature. What is your guys' initial reaction to just what was being said, how they were going back and forth with each other? What was your thoughts when you were watching it?
I don't believe none of these two old geezers, and it's exactly what I said was going to be a mess.
I was bro, this is a debate, you know what I mean? Just past things that we've seen from debates is nobody's talking about shit.
I thought I was watching a reality comedy show, bro.
Yeah,
that's what
it was SNL, bro.
Yeah, SNL type show. Yeah,
shit. Because they're just bro, the mediators are asking actual real life questions.
And the mediators didn't do a good job, in my opinion, either.
You don't? I mean, what you mean? Nah, they kept asking the same question.
They kept asking, but they didn't have no control over the debate, bro.
But it's
that was a free for all.
Nah, I get that. But when you're asking the question 3 times, bro, and they're still not answering,
but they had the ability to mute their mics and all that shit.
They did, but nobody really was answering the question. They said in the meters, like I said, once again, I'm asking X, Y, and Z, and nobody really answered. Yeah. Trump would say, "Oh, look at the numbers. I have the best numbers in history." Joe Biden be like, "Look at my numbers. My numbers."
Yeah, they'll go back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't really hear any numbers of nothing.
No facts, nothing to that shit.
You know what I mean?
It was just more so they're bickering with each other.
And then it was when they asked the question, be the black community,
nobody answered.
Yeah, bro. Well, the black community should just see what I did. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
You know what this felt like? This felt like Stink Meaner and Granddad in that one episode of Boondocks when they was fighting.
Yeah, real shit. And it's just it's crazy. It's they asked the question of I'm happy they asked them the black community, but why not everybody?
Yeah. And then my thing too, that I took from this is even though Trump was spewing a bunch of bullshit and lies, I think just based off of the clips and just watching it, that man's just gonna get the nod just because he has a better charisma, can talk better, bro.
Yeah, but
that's literally the scary part about it, bro. The man, he could sit up there and spew false narratives, lies, whatever it may be, and just because he seems like he's more in shape or more able-bodied, people are gonna give him the nod. And like I said, it didn't help Biden because when he was talking, bro, he just looked like your grandfather that's on the last legs, that type of shit.
And it's
grandpa, you remember saying this, that type of thing.
You mean him having Parkinson's?
Or whatever you want to call it.
And it's
I was asking,
and allegedly there's something that happened on Air Force One yesterday.
Damn.
He has.
This is an emergency, something of dealing with the president. The dealings didn't come out, but I've been seeing rumors and reports from journalists that I follow on Twitter, And they were saying that. I don't know how like real it is, but allegedly like something happened.
And that's what I was telling somebody the other day. Like, you can't get behind a leader that can't really
he has
articulate themselves. And I'm not saying articulate. What could you get behind somebody that, you know what I mean?
No, that's
not the. You're right. It's just the problem. The problem is that this is what I've been trying to keep saying. It's like 4 years ago, y'all came in here and y'all wanted to beat Trump. And you can't win an election by just trying to beat somebody. You have to win by making promises to people. I've been saying this for years, and I keep saying it again. The Democrats went into everything to beat Trump.
Right.
They're using Joe Biden right now, who has Parkinson's disease and early signs of other mental disease and other diseases right now, to beat Trump. Not because you're trying to win an election. If you wanted to win an election, you would have went the PR route. You would have tried to put Kamala in a good light. You would have tried to put RFK in a good light and all these other candidates. But you didn't. You didn't.
They didn't.
Everybody's so. Why is everybody so anti-RFK for some reason?
Because he's not associated with the party.
Like, I'm like,
if he would have been associated with the party, he probably would have looked at him a different way.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's all that
why
is.
is he so bad? Like, I mean,
it's because he's not
bad.
It's just because Lily's not associated with the party. So it's like, if you're not with us, then we're not putting the backing behind you.
Not 100% because
like I said, man, we're doomed either way.
But But remember, I was talking about like them like looking for a different candidate. Like that might be the time. Like because don't they still have a Democratic convention that's supposed to come up?
Yeah, like, I think September is supposed to be the time where they're officially supposed to accept the candidacy.
Yeah, and that's the time where they can like propose a new candidate, whatever it may be. And my thing is like, what do you think they're doing behind closed doors? Like when they put Biden out there on the stage, it's like, yo. Like we're about to present him to the American people, the election. Like, what are you thinking as like his team or like the Democratic Party?
The rumor has been Joe Biden wants him to run. The Democrats don't want him to run, and they were preparing to pull him up until I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago. He said that he's not dropping out of the race.
Wait, real quick, is Camilla still quote vice president?
Yeah.
Like they're still running partners, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's like the issue is that the issue that they have right now is if they pull Joe Biden, they can't use Kamala because Kamala's down in the polls against Trump. Yes, and the issue now
she's not beating Trump,
and the issue has been and this
Kamala and RFK need to team up.
It's not happening. This is the issue.
It's approval rating, bro. People really don't rock with her, bro. Approval rating's down.
And this is what happens.
You in the black community?
This is what happens when you choose to sit here and try to use black women as a ploy to help you win a candidacy.
You can't knock him for trying that move though, bro. Like,
what you mean?
But bro, I can
put Kamala in VP.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking. But bro, what I'm saying is that there's no issue with putting Kamala there.
Yeah,
but don't put somebody in office to get votes, not because they're not going to do anything.
You should because the president's
because look at what's happening now.
Yeah.
It's like saying, yo, you got a quarterback that's always injured, literally always injured, and you put in your JV backup quarterback who's never seen a snap a day in his life.
Yeah.
To come up and start varsity. And then he get hurt like y'all knew was going to happen. And now you got this JV who never seen a snap a day in his life. And he's supposed to sit here and play against your rivals.
Yeah, and they didn't prep. They're not prepping. They're not preparing. None of that stuff.
Might as well just vote for
Kamala
Kanye.
has not been prepped. She's been there to say, I am a black woman who's a black AKA, please vote for me.
Oh.
She's pretty much like a
puppet.
She's a token. She's a token black girl.
Tokenism, yeah. Damn.
For the vote, like, yeah. But
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, bro. It's just gonna be interesting, bro, because it's like when I was listening, I'm just like, yo, my brain. I was laughing, my brain. I'm like, yo, they really didn't talk about anything that's
talking the golf swing.
Yeah, bro. I said they really weren't talking about nothing that was important to the people. Yeah. You over here talking about your handicap is 6. It's like, what you mean your handicap is 6? Nobody cares about that. Yo. He said, I'll beat you, Joe. You can't even carry your own bags. I'm like, yo.
Nah, at that point, I was like, yo, this shit's really real, bro. Like,
yeah.
You got your Canadian passport?
You said, what? Nah, I need to get that, Judge.
Shit.
You got your Canadian passport?
I mean, I got a passport to hit Canadian, but I need my green card.
Yeah. Yeah, my Nigerian passport has come in clutch.
Bro, these other places are literally laughing at us, bro. Think about this. Say Biden wins.
Shit, bro.
Say Biden wins.
Word shit.
How do you think Putin's looking at the country?
He's
now?
always said we're
licking his chops.
We about to invade, my nigga.
What Kim Jong Un? They're licking their chops. China licking their chops.
Bombs over Baghdad.
I got you.
This is exactly what's going to happen. Like I said, When y'all put people who are not prepped to be in office into office, this is what happens. Stop trying to beat people and win an election by doing things that make sense. Y'all would have won your election had y'all had somebody to prep after Obama's presidency, but y'all didn't. Y'all just wanted to run on the idea of a black man and keeping the black vote. And now y'all don't have any minority voters, and now you want to. Never mind. Let me shut up. I'm gonna save that for. Yeah.
Do you think if Biden wins, there's gonna be more troops getting sent off?
If Biden wins, he's not gonna make it past the second term.
What?
Might not, bro.
He looks like, oh, you talking about some illness or just
like, a lot in age, just the way he's.
Whoever wins, might something crazy gonna happen. Bro.
Again, I keep saying I talked to a friend of mine's mom who has a PhD in nursing. She does this for a living.
Yeah.
She said that man is not making it past that second.
He looked lost on that joint.
She keeps saying it. It's Parkinson's, bro.
Damn,
100%.
Put DT in office then, bro, because at least we'll go out with a bang.
DT in office. Yeah, you gonna get banged 2 bullet holes through your chest by any police officer you see, my nigga.
Shit,
all right, put it this way,
bro.
I mean,
I know that for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, I'll carry everything at that point.
At this point, like, what did the people do?
Shit, bro.
What did the people do?
We ain't voting. I mean, shit. I don't know if I'm voting. I don't. Joe.
No,
right
I'm saying, forget the can. I'm saying we have these candidates. It doesn't matter who you're voting for. I'm saying, what did the people do? Like, our candidates, regardless, aren't like.
I was listening to
start your own regime at this point, bro.
I was listening to a podcast, and there was this episode that I saw from like years ago, and there's this dude on there. He was talking real crazy, like he was talking about like leaving the country and like going back to like y'all respective countries. And he was talking about like Africa, like Nigeria.
Yeah,
you know
this guy. I know he's doing. I
want my kill my.
I'm just listening.
Shit,
I'm listening to. I know he's doing.
I'm staying right here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm staying right here when shit.
I think it was called the Faces of the Future podcast. I don't remember what episode it was.
Next.
Yeah,
I don't remember what episode it was. But
you're a funny boy.
Wait, isn't Africa tied with China right now?
Probably. Yeah, but I'm not gonna talk.
Well,
about
I mean, the whole continent you're talking about. Or are you talking about a specific country?
Some specific countries. I seen 13 Chinese people in Nigeria. That should not be. But let me shut up.
I'm dead. Well, I'm not going into that. I was about to say something, but
real shit. If we actually like hit rock bottom in America, like we gotta learn how to like do everything ourselves, like make fresh foods,
or just go somewhere else that you don't need to do all that.
Why leave? Why leave?
He said, "Why?"
When the smoke clears, bro, that's free land for somebody.
True. I mean, unless somebody else comes and tries to take that, John.
At that point, you have build your regime.
A whole nation comes in.
I mean, there'll still be people left over in America.
Yeah, but like, you know what's division there would be?
Build your own regime, bro.
Yeah, you can build your own regime. But I'm saying in that time frame, from building your own regime to other countries coming and invade and take over the land, because a lot of these people already have, a lot of these other countries already have land like in this country.
Yeah.
That they own.
Oh, they're just coming over. It's mine now. Now it's all.
Yeah, like there was like they said like a lot of like.
I mean, I can't get everything.
Chinese like Chinese government officials stuff like. And the government in general like have plots of land that they own already in the states, bro. Have headquarters different places. So it's like if something like that would happen, bro, it's like, but what makes you think that these other countries are just gonna come in and swoop the land and be like, this is China now, this is Russia now, this is excellent.
We can trade. We either gonna go to war.
You think they're gonna trade and barter with you?
If I build my regime and have a lot of people behind me, yeah, maybe.
How many people do you think you have to build? Do you have to have in your regime to
fight a country?
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna have millions, bro. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah. I mean, shit.
You better get on the podium with your mouth.
I might be an influence. You never know. If the world really hits the fan, bro, and it's all just a free for all,
they need somebody to follow, eh?
And I'm one of those radicals. They were like, yo, he's actually on to some shit.
I'm dead.
The start of a new world.
True. The next thing I want to go into before we start to run down the episode is the Olympics. Quincy Wilson, right? That's his name. Quincy Wilson was named the youngest person to be a part of the U.S. Olympic team in the history. He got put on the 4x4 team.
Correct.
So when you guys saw him being former track athletes run the 400 meter under 45 seconds at age 16?
Fast.
What
are your thoughts? Is that like crazy? Do you think like the athlete is really changing?
I hope he doesn't burn out.
What do you mean by burn out?
I mean changing. I mean
he could plateau.
He definitely could plateau, but I mean
plateau,
it's not like
that rank being Olympian, that's not much of a plateau though.
What I'm saying is he's 16 right now.
True.
What I'm saying is that like if you run a sub 45s now, it's
there's
not
only
like
so much.
Sydney McLaughlin didn't plateau.
Yeah, she was 16. She went to the Olympics as well. Wait, how does he the youngest?
Just months.
Oh, I was about to say
not like nothing drastic. Like a couple months.
But she went on
she broke a record in the.
I'm saying individual.
Yeah,
he's on the 4x4.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying though.
I'm saying it's crazy because it's like now that I'm thinking about it, they really didn't gas her up like that.
Sydney McLaughlin?
You think?
Yeah, she did. They gassed her.
She was amplified, but you think he's just on the 4x4? Like I'm not knocking that, but like
I think she was amplified at that time because even when the Olympics happened, they put a spotlight on her. She's the young that's on the world stage.
Yeah, they definitely did, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because she was a prodigy. She was coming up for a minute. She was on the limelight. And then she finally made an Olympic team. They were like, oh, is Sydney McLaughlin going to make the team as the youngest? And she made it. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, what do you think going to happen with the Olympic track team this year? Do you think they're going to sweep the sprinting events? What do you think they're going to do?
I think they're going to do numbers this year.
You think they're going to sweep?
They might.
I've been watching some of like the meets from this year. The American team looks pretty good.
I don't think
the women look real good.
The girls really might sweep.
The women look real good.
4x1, they're gonna sweep that shit. But like
4x1,
4x2 team looks ridiculous.
They do 4x2s there.
They do all of them.
Yeah,
Sha'Carri might come out there with a sweep, bro.
Because Sha'Carri, she didn't make the 4x2 team, bro. I mean, she didn't make it as a 200 runner. Damn, she didn't. She's a reserve.
Really?
Yeah, she came in fourth.
So she's a pure 100 runner. I get it.
Yeah,
she really might sweep, bro.
Yeah, the 200's open then. No, who's gonna think win the 200 then?
What's her name? Her name's Gabby. What? She just won the Olympics. She just won not the gold, but she just won the trials for US. She finished silver, I think, the last Worlds, and was a bronze. In the Olympics, they're gonna be out there for sure. But
they're gonna be there for sure.
And I think Noah Lyle's gonna do his thing at the.
I don't think he's gonna sweep 1 and 2.
I think
he's gonna get upset.
I think the two he barely won the 2 in the Olympic trials.
Damn. Well,
the bull that they call Kung Fu Kenny was right next to him. He just got beat at the end.
That's what I'm. People really rise to the occasion when it comes to the Olympics. That's what I'm saying. Like the people that like are on the forefronts,
or they might fold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or a false start.
How would you feel if you was on the Olympic stage, made it to the finals, just false start?
Shit, I made it already, bro. I'm here.
Nah, I'm gonna be hurt.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna cry.
Nah, bro. Pen relay. When people used to do that pen relays, it's
cry,
like, bro.
See, I don't know, bro. Nah, I wouldn't. Fuck it.
Doing that that's like doing that at pen relays.
I'm saying if I'm already in multiple events, fuck it.
No, you say that's your only event. You're a sprinter. 100. I'm probably cry in the moment, bro.
No. I made it, bro.
You made it, but you're in the bro. I'd rather just false start in like the trial than the finals. I've actually chased to win gold
for me for the sport.
That's what I'm saying.
You know I'm saying. I don't have that. I like the sport and like really do like the sport. But I'm saying like I'm happy to be here, bro. Like nobody's ever gonna be here. Like
I'm thinking if you're like somebody like a Sha'Carri or somebody that's your livelihood or whatever. You're in there, you false start, bro, in the Olympic stage. And you're tracked. You're all the talking about is you're gonna get gold.
100%.
False start, no one gets the win, or what do you think be worse? False start and they're actually just losing.
Like
someone dusting you, like not dusting you, you don't even hit podium.
False starting because you don't even get a chance to run.
Yeah, it's just up in there. What about you?
Because the thing is, when you false start,
if I false start. But yeah, I'm balling my eyes out.
Because don't they just stand in your lane and then you got to just leave?
Yeah, they bring the flag, they bring the card in front of you.
Damn,
they sit red and you got to get out your lane.
Because you be stretching, getting in the moment.
Yeah. I'd be sick if I just got dusted. I thought I was there. I was dusting all Olympic, all the prelims, and I get to the joint. I just finished in like fourth, or like something like that. I don't even hit the podium, and I'm poised to be number 1 in the world. I'm gonna be sick. I would be sick.
I mean, it's hard, bro, because you have to go through like a bunch of different rounds, don't you? Like it's like 3 rounds before the finals,
something like that. But that's normal in track.
No, I'm just saying, like if I fall start at the finals, bro, like I made it, bro.
But you made it that far, bro.
I made it. I'm a finalist,
the
bro.
night before, you're dreaming.
I'm top 10.
You're dreaming about the gold medal. I'm in the finals.
Listen,
next morning.
I'm top 10 in the world.
Hey, man, I think at that level, you're not. I think
I
you think
get you.
I think you think it different.
Yeah, but like,
I think you're gonna be hurt, bro. All the training and shit that you did.
It depends. Am I?
You don't love it like that, though.
If I'm really popping, maybe. But if I'm still getting deals, regardless, I made it, bro.
No, I'm saying I feel you. I mean,
you get what I'm saying? I made it. I'll come back in the next 4 years. We got championships.
You may not. You may not.
You may not.
You may not. That's bro. A lot can happen in 4 years. That's what I'm trying to say.
But no, there's still championships, world championships.
But the Olympics, bro, you're the number 1 in the world. Olympics is the biggest stage.
No, I can still be number 1 in the world.
It's aura, bro.
I just got to
beat
the
aura.
time. I just got to beat the time.
It's the aura.
I just got to beat the time.
Fuck that. I want the
gold.
gold.
What do you mean, fuck that?
Bro, they want the gold medal in the Olympics. Track athletes want that gold medal.
I want the world record, nigga.
You can't get it if you can't make it into the Olympics.
That's not true.
I know.
But I don't know. That was interesting. But yeah, that's all. That's all I got.
100% or.
That's all I got for. What'd you say?
No, I was agreeing with him. 100% or.
But that's all I got for this episode. Y'all got anything else for me?
Reese's Pieces for MVP.
Oh yeah, she. You think she's gonna get the MVP?
Who? Angel Reese. She's getting her attention she deserves.
She's not getting MVP. They're gonna give it to her.
I'm saying she's giving her the attention she deserves.
They was talking shit about her when she's on the whatchamacallit? Because she's up for Rookie of the Year. Everybody saying she shouldn't get it.
Well, shit. But I'm just saying, like, they still giving her attention.
You said what?
All I'm saying, they're giving her
now. She is a little bit more.
Oh my god! This whole season,
they are now
giving her more.
Not the whole season now. She's driving up more. Dead ass. It's because she got voted as an All Star and all that stuff. So now there's more and more buzz coming around her. To start the season, it was a Caitlin Clark saga, bro.
I mean, in the beginning of the season, like, but when it hit like mid season, there was a little bit more Angel Reese, bro.
I think she was trying to figure stuff out, and it's because they weren't winning. But now that like she's contributing to the winning, like she just dropped.
And now they're winning.
Yeah, she dropped 25 and 10,
and they're in playoff contention.
Yeah, if she makes it to the playoffs, in my opinion,
face, bro.
If she makes it to the playoffs, I think that they should. I think that she should be MVP. But Reese's Pieces for MVP or Rookie of the Year. My bad. Reese's Pieces for Rookie of the Year.
Time will tell. We will see.
We got a new face to the league.
That's all I got for this episode. You got anything else?
Nah.
That's all I got for this episode of the Faces of the Future podcast. It's your boy Mills.
It's your boy Big Mansa.
Bro, you gotta stop that.
It's your boy Rocky. We out.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that the Faces of the Future?